Man, this quality sucks. But honestly, I think the thing about quality is that less people watch it. So, the people that do usually watch it are the people that are, like, interested in a way. Like, this video is different. This video doesn't have an interesting thumbnail. This video isn't very appeasing. It doesn't match the usual, hey, watch this, look at this, please watch this kind of way, you know? That's what makes the people that click on videos like this one more interesting. You're willing to give something that isn't visually appealing a chance. Pretty much don't judge a book by its cover, but of course, what else is a cover for? At least that's what I've heard from a few people. Although those people are usually the ones that miss out on the best things. Like this book I read. No cover. Blank color. Just blank color with the title on the side. And that was it. One of the most interesting books I ever read in my life. It was about entomology. Never even heard of the subject before now. Got it free at a library. They were giving them away. I don't think I ever would have read that when I was younger. And I think that's sad. Especially knowing that a lot of other people probably wouldn't have just even looked at that book. Wouldn't have given it a chance. Like, that's weird. It's a blank color. But look at this book. It has a very colorful title with an interesting cover. Ugh. Well, sorry, I just wanted to bring it. There's a lot of things I want to rant about. I just got done doom scrolling. Yeah, I know. Don't doom scroll. It's bad for your mental health. But what else can you do? What else can you do but to stay informed? The only way to stay informed is to go online. And when you're online, you sometimes, even subconsciously, click on social media. Click on the thing that's addicting to your brain. And what do I find there? I find things that entertain me, and I find things that keep me informed. And when I start looking at the things that keep me informed, I keep going down and down and down the doom scrolling hole of no return, getting more and more depressed and upset and sad because of how shitty our world is right now. Like, what have I seen over and over the most right now? That our planet's dying. This is the hottest summer we've had ever. That this might end up being the coldest summer we have for the future and going forward. People keep getting poorer. The 5% keep getting richer. People are dying for no reason. People are being hunted down because of their ethnicity, because of where they're from. Animals are dying. We are dying. Everything's messed up. And the main reason I'm upset about this, why am I upset about this? Because I am not an adult. I am helplessly watching our world die. And all I can do is watch. I can't vote. I can't dictate the world around me because I'm not old enough. I'm not mature enough. I need to leave it to the adults. Leave it to the older people. Leave it to the people who know what they're doing. Know what they're doing. Heavy quotations on that, by the way. You know what I can do? I can stay creative, which is what I'm doing right now. Guess what I'm making? A paper mache tail out of cardboard and scrap paper from my last school year because I didn't want to throw it out because that's so much paper to waste. I'm using even more paper torn up to use for paper mache. And these overalls, no, not overalls, suspenders. You wanna know where I get them? I got them at Ace Hardware. Wanna know why I went to Ace Hardware? Because I did heavy research on place after place after place, seeing who doesn't support the shitty things happening around us, doesn't support mass genocide, doesn't support rapists and racist people, who doesn't support the world getting shittier. And sure, Ace Hardware probably isn't the best either, but you want to know something? They're better than Lowe's, and it's better than Home Depot. Because at least they don't support a man who rapes children. At least they don't support a mass genocide happening in a completely different country. There's so little places I can go when I want something, when I want to go buy something. Wanna know why? Because they are supporting this world and how shitty it is. They're supporting the shitty part of this world and not the good part. I'm spending more and more money, which is pretty much what we're all a slave to at this point, because money, to quote Cabaret, the money makes the world go round. It makes the world go round. I feel a little better now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry if it made your day worse. Because this is usually how I feel after hearing stuff like that, feeling helpless and feeling sad and depressed and feeling like it's not worth it. It's not worth being here anymore. And all I can say to that is keep going. I mean, I have those thoughts consistently on a daily basis. But what I do instead is I try my best, try my hardest to keep going, keep creating, keep supporting businesses that don't support the bad things happening. Keep your life positive. Keep going towards your dreams, even if it costs money, even if it will take a long time. Because, I mean, I can't speak from experience, but I'm sure it will persevere. I'm sure that maybe, just maybe, that my generation, or maybe the generation after us, or the generation right after them, will hopefully make this world slightly better. I know we shouldn't be relying on the younger people. Oh, they'll make it better. But I fear that we are the only ones that can make it better, because the older generations aren't going to do anything. They really are. They're just making it worse. Like, with jobs. You want to know something about jobs? People are finding it really hard to get jobs, especially younger people. You want to know the reason, the only reason I got my job? Because I had family connections. Family friend connections. You want to know how some of my coworkers also got their job? Family connections. To the boss. To our manager. Our manager's the most wonderful person on the earth. I love her so much. She's an amazing person. But the thing is, again, the only reason we got our jobs, well, not the only reason, obviously we have qualifications and stuff, but the main reason we got our jobs is because we knew the manager. There are people out there applying for job after job after job, and you know what you want to know what jobs are doing? They aren't hiring younger people. They think we're lazy. They don't think we have a work ethic because we stand up for ourselves. We don't want to work overtime, especially if we're not getting paid to do it. Because again, money Money's the only reason we survive. The only reason we get money. Roofs overhead, clothing, heating, water, food. Again, food. Food is a natural necessity. Water is a natural necessity. And you know what we have to do? We have to pay for it. You want to know the one thing I'm scared of? I'm not scared of the general things you would think someone would be scared of. I'm scared of going into debt. I'm scared of being homeless. I'm scared of not having enough money. I'm scared of not being able to get a job that will pay enough for me to sustain myself. I'm scared of dying a disease that I'm able to have treatment for, but I don't have money for. I'm scared to live in a world where no one cares. Everyone's desensitized to the pain and the suffering that everything and everyone is going through. I don't want to live in this horrible, wretched, disgusting version of the world that we were not promised. Every time I see all these horrible, horrible things happening around the world, all I can think about is, what happened to Earth Day in elementary school? When they had the little globes with everyone of different races and ages and ethnicities and cultures all holding hands around the globe saying that we're all equal. That we're all united. We can make the world better. We can improve. We can improve what's already been improved. But we haven't. Because we're not old enough to. Because the people in power won't let us. Oh, man. This got even more depressing. And I was trying to be like, oh, let's end this off on an uplifting note. But there's nothing uplifting to talk about. I mean, of course, recycle, thrift. But don't thrift up big store corporations because they support people that shouldn't be supported. Be sustainable. Buy this book. It'll tell you what to do in case the world shuts down, in case the government stops supporting you, in case those people in power take away basic necessities because they want more power. I'm trying my best to stay motivated to keep crafting. This is my most recent project. Can't really tell in the shitty lighting, but it's huge. It's a giant tail. It's for my Halloween costume in October. I don't care that it's June. Because my next project is going to be stilts. I'm going to make wooden stilts. And I'm going to try my hardest to get that wood from places that aren't bad. Like, I'm gonna ask people I know that do woodworking if they can give me some wood. I'm going to thrift and try to find screws. I'm going to try my absolute hardest to stay sustainable and stay out of the way of supporting people that shouldn't be supported. I'm going to start sewing. I got a sewing machine and I made something with that sewing machine. It's a really tiny tail, It wags. It has cotton in it. And I'm very, very proud of it. I'm very, very proud of it. Because you want to know what I did? I made this with my bare hands. I didn't need an instruction video. I didn't need AI. I didn't need to ruin the world and the earth and our atmosphere to make this. I made it with fur I got from a store line that's no longer open. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's Joann's. This is really old fur. I got it like 4 years ago, and I still had it because I never ended up using it for what I wanted to. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna use this. And I did. And I made this. And I'm very, very proud of it. Again. Yes, I know I keep saying that. But anything you make from your own hands, be that drawing, puppets, clothing, items like bags or earrings, jewelry, mugs, bowls, books, anything that's creative that you do with your own hands, you should be proud of it because you made it. You didn't rely on a machine. You didn't rely on a fake thing that has no human empathy or emotions. You relied on you, and you made it. And everything anyone makes with their bare hands is pretty, and it's beautiful, and it's extraordinary, and it's amazing. No matter how weird or unprofessional it looks, it's amazing. Like this tail, I've never paper mache'd in my life. It's bumpy and squishy, and it's not exactly a sound build, and it's huge, and I don't know if I'll be able to support it because I'm gonna wear it. But you want to know something? I made it with my bare hands. I didn't look at anything to base it off of. I made it. I imagined it, and I decided I'm gonna make it. Because I wanted to. And I'm proud of that. And I encourage anyone who's watched this far to be creative, to craft, to draw, to write, just to create. There's this feeling you get when you finish making something. It's an amazing feeling. It's like it's like accomplishment, but better. It's not just getting an A on a test. It's not just being able to wake up in the morning and feel good about yourself. It's better than that. It's like something warm inside of your heart that's just an amazing feeling. And I'm happy that I've been able to experience that. And I believe that everyone should experience that feeling too. Thank you for listening.